Prepare for battle.
A foregone conclusion.
Behold!
Well deserved.
Don't let you sad.
I'm so strong, guys. I'm so strong.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the marquee matchup of the season. Quincy Crew versus Evil Genius facing off against each other. In this match, you got a little bit of everything. You got the #1 player in NA versus the #2 player in NA in mid, as well as like 5 out of the top 10 that are all playing in this game right now, joined together by Trent and Aoi. Trent, we'll go to you first. How excited are you about this matchup? Anything that you're seeing right out of the gate that you're excited about?
Lots of wards scouting shenanigans here in the mid lane. I see Arteezy on the ground. I don't see any Suns fans. And there's a giant Quinn appropriately at the rune's face. That's the play right there.
I like that. And Aoi, you know, it's sort of been a little bit of a divergence. I wasn't expecting to see the Abed puck, but they're able to get it in the second phase. This thing's been banned out like first phase over and over and over again.
Yeah, I'm pretty surprised, especially if you first to a Wyvern and a Slardar. I think puck is pretty good versus both those heroes, being slippery and just a lot of magical damage. You can lock down that Slardar. Yeah, but EG, like, they clearly have something in their draft that they have a plan for, right? They pick the center hero, who's super hard to win your lane against. They pair it up with the Lina later on, and then they pick this Dusa as soon as they see the Slardar, because they know that Dusa is one of the best heroes versus Slardar in lane. It's very hard to aggress on her with a melee hero.
Yeah, she just does her thing.
Yeah, I think we'll pretty much see if this game is like, can Quincy survive their lanes, to be honest, as a lot of games versus EG are.
Yeah, well, you definitely don't want to lose any lanes versus a Medusa lineup. That is for sure. So the Hoodwink coming out though, we just saw it in the last series from Ocean, I believe, and I don't know, it was interesting. I'm not sure where to place this hero with all the recent changes, but with the Slardar, it's always nice to have like this range just brass or like this flag getting very low with the help of that Blightstone too. So we'll see if this lane can hold up to all the pressure.
The EG are actually building a double wave on this lane. When I first clicked fly, I thought it was like sort of weird that he would build a Orb of Venom with the Dusa lane. I think you're not really playing as much for the kill, but they have some different idea. Like they double wave the wave and they're playing aggro even onto the Slardar lane with the Medusa. It's very cool to see that.
Yeah, they're trying to burn all their regen super early. And so
I
far,
think it's a good way to play
well.
the lane too. Yeah, it looks very strong. Arteezy with 3 denies already. I think he got both range creep denies. Like this lane's looking a bit rough for Quincy Crew, to be honest.
Well, we'll watch and see how it goes, as they can throw out a couple of those stuns. Hoodwink was able to pick up a few denies, but I think that was on melee creep. So we'll see if they can sort of control that double wave as they're trying to keep it pressured. Back down bottom, haven't really taken a look at that one yet. Winter Wyvern is like a hero that I feel like we don't see all that much, but the Arctic burn early, particularly against Centaur, and you know, in the later stages when you have that ulti just to sort of stop the stampede from people getting away, it feels like it's kind of a unique answer that they came up with.
Yeah, I think
it's hard to be percent based, right? Like,
for sure.
So good.
I think the Winter Wyvern ult reset against Centaur and Dusa is also very important. Like I played a bunch of this Dusa hero, and when your ult's down, like you're still strong because of the new items, but you're not like the same type of team fighter. Quincy Crew this game, they're gonna look to like reset on EG's initiation with this curse and hopefully get a good fight out of that. Oh, Mojo top. Oh, you really want that range creep, but
also mid, they're going right now. Quinn trying to get to the water rune in time and will get it, as Abed's keeping the pressure on. Has that water rune skill for that quick regen if he needs it.
Dire's middle tower.
I mean, this is interesting.
They also escaped up top and dropped the Arteezy spray up fly, like just fast enough to get him his reach. His
I can't believe he lived there though, right? That was crazy.
Yeah.
Wasn't he like 1 HP beside both heroes, and he just manages? I guess this hero, like we're seeing what it's good at, right? It's really annoying and elusive, so
yeah, 2 hero bushwhack for the survival. But I mean, burning the south, who's going all the way back to base. Not the best news for Lesla, who's paying the price.
Oh, there we go. Rough.
And they will get him. So a quick and easy bring down there. The 40 heroes Fly's played 10 times. It's his worst hero. Interesting, 32% win rate.
Wow.
Hasn't played it in a while, but I think this is a hero that's kind of gaining a little bit of momentum, even if he's not like, you know, the most comfortable on it, or it's his best hero in the world. It's still really good right now, it feels like, this maxed out Leech Seed build we've been seeing.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's the main difference. Like the bots run Leech Seed, and we're seeing people max out. They're not like, if you max Nature's Grasp, you're sort of going for like a defend your tower passive thing. But if you max this Chad Leech Seed, like you're going in them, you're putting pressure on them, and it's made the hero like very different.
Yeah, it's up against a hero who you don't like to see in the Leshrac though. Like trying to actually like save a tower after. That's always depressing.
That's a good point. Like Treant thrives off being able to keep your tier 1s alive, right? And Leshrac, he just takes it in one go. There's no chip damage when you have a Leshrac in the game. I'm surprised Quinn's, he's CSing very well mid.
He's killing it.
He is rank 1 for a reason, but Abed's a very strong laner, and I honestly thought Puck would have a little bit of a CS advantage in this lane. I don't play mid obviously, so these guys know the matchup better, but yeah, impressive by him.
We'll find that ward just as it's dying out as they go even on the runes there.
Ooh, I really like what Quincy Crew just did bottom. You see, Winter Wyvern is hitting them, the lane's up, and what happens in a lot of these lanes is you can't get pulls off if the support goes for them, because they see the carrier lane, like, okay, where's the support? He's pulling. But if your support shows a lane, a lot of times they won't think about where the carry is, and the carry gets his pull off for free. It resets the lane equilibrium, and honestly, that salvages their lane. Because Ice had the lane in such a good spot, and they're looking so strong here.
And carries don't have any skills to like zone, usually, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's a very nice
If the 4
adaptation.
goes towards the carry, and the 5 comes over, like, you're giving a lot of kill to end that way.
Ooh, going a little bit onto crit there. Gonna get some extra damage from LOA. There's a stomp going on to Yawar, but this is some good damage onto crit, and he was almost gonna go down there, but they're gonna keep him alive in lane with like no resources.
And Yawar actually got both of the big creeps off that exchange. That was extremely good for Quincy. With this one good pull from them, all chains into like, I think that's a pretty big swing in the bot lane. Let's see net worth. Yeah, Wraith King is ahead of Centaur, even though he's down CS.
And they just kill up top on
That's
Medusa. Look at this. Quincy Crew, not only are they surviving the lanes, they're thriving in them. Things looking pretty good. Leslav's still the bottom of the cores, but you can tell that, you know, at least this is not going to be the type of blowout that we've seen between any of the games that EG or Quincy Crew have played so far. As Ice gets gone on down bottom, brings him down to 100 HP. And this is with a big wave coming underneath the tower. He's got to be a little bit careful here.
I think
Crit's bottling up Abed mid though, with the coil available.
A bit unfortunate for EG there. The wagon actually ran into the tower, even though like the creeps were sort of there. And I think they wanted to make a move with this hot coil. Oh, top.
Actually goes for it. They get Ice.
Sorry.
I mean,
then it popped out everywhere.
Yeah.
Crit coming and trying to clean up LOA here. They're keeping the courier on him. Almost gets the kill. Might actually blow up the courier now. Can't get it. So Crit will clean up on LOA, but that came at the cost of, you know, the death on Ice. I think you take that one.
That's a classic Ice right there, you know? Just making the most out of some weird situation.
Right.
Yeah. That's okay. The bottle's empty for Quinn, right? So thank you for dying support.
Stupid supports. Fill my bottle. Place wards for me. Check my runes.
Exactly.
Honestly, that's probably their columns, not gonna lie. I don't know if he can't. If he TP's mid, I think they have to do like a smoke to bottom or something. Because when he TP's mid like this, I don't think Wraith King's mid to farm. We'll see though. He might just opt to go to the jungle here a bit early.
Yeah, I think instead, trying to go into Abed, but got the Invis rune. They have a sentry afterwards, and they get the kill. And the ward afterwards.
See, I'm talking about the 10 IQ play, where it's like defensive. These guys are on the next level. They're thinking like, he's a puck mid. But this puck, you know, 4 minutes ago, Quinn Callahan has calculated that he used his orb once aggressively instead of holding it. Like, okay, we can actually kill this guy. And I'm actually semi-serious when I say this. Like, there's actually some sort of conditioning, like some read here where you think, oh, this puck is using orb aggressively, he's using phase shift to dodge hits. It's a long cooldown. We can go for this kill.
Yeah.
And like, they're on this shit, you know? Like, it sounds like a meme, but it's true.
And now
sometimes memes are true.
And you also saw Quinn after the kill, like, he uses a space.
I thought they were going again. Abed took a lot of damage, but they didn't have enough mana on Quinn there to do it.
He actually, after the kill, he used a space to check, like, behind, above the enemy tier 1 for a ward. Like, I love those small things in Dota. It just shows, like, how on point these players are. Like, they're on fire right now. They're thinking.
And Abed's thinking that it's going bottom, and oh, he'll be incorrect. Arcane top, even a scan from LOA. He wants it, baby. He's going.
Oh, he's not going to get there in time. Abed, that's 2 runes now for him. Got the Invis and getting the Arcane. That one much better. The Invis didn't keep him alive last time, and we'll see where they go from now. Quinn's waiting right now. Going to TP back towards mid. Was looking for an opportunity, either top or bottom, I would imagine. But nothing to gain
there. So he was watching, but like you look at bottom, it's a 1500 HP Centaur. You look at Deuce at the lanes in front of our tower. I think it's the right choice. Sometimes you want to make all these moves as mid, but the only way it can happen is if they're set up for it, you manage to push your lane and have some pressure on that. Like if you try to overforce stuff, you'll just end up very underfarmed and ruin your own game.
Abed?
Abed?
What?
Stun comes out, phase shift, and he's out because he just wants to mess with them a little bit.
Insane, dude.
Radiant's
At the same time,
bottom
like
tower
he is like
under
being
attack.
annoying, but he lost a lot of resources if out there, right? Like he's out of bottle charges, he has this arcane rune, but he doesn't get to use coil with it because of this.
Right.
And Deuce is actually forced into the top lane, it looks like. He had to come mid. This top tower is looking hard to defend. That's it. They're taking bot tower, central point, just
Radiant's
TP.
bottom
Yeah,
tower
I guess he was
is
just
under
setting for a
attack.
potential like defense of the bottom, just like
Radiant's
ensuring that no one was
bottom
there.
tower
But
has fallen.
Actually, I like that, what you just said. Like, if Abed, even if he shows with low resources there, they can no
Dire's
longer defend
top
bottom,
tower
which means
is under attack.
bot tower will die very early, which means, hypothetically, they should be able to defend mid and top, because they have this tower advantage.
They're coming in
trying,
now more
but-
mid. Quinn is there. He's got it. They don't have that many points in the living armor. And in fact, they're just going to get this tower.
Dire's middle
Quinn
tower
gets the
huge.
kill,
has
can't even get the deny. And up top, they're
Dire's
also
structures are
pressuring.
fortified.
I'm honestly shocked
top tower
EG aren't
is
trying to
under
defend these
attack.
towers with Centaur. I feel like
Radiant's
he's been
bottom
given the
tower
space,
is
he's
under
top net worth
attack.
in the game, and instead of like trying to play for the objectives, he's sort of just shoving the lane in. Like he probably has some idea with it, right? Like maybe they thought, okay, Abed has not enough reasons, we can't fight them here, let's take a fight later, 100%. But yeah, I'm just surprised, honestly.
yeah, especially with the coil being up and ready and
Yeah,
stampede, but
it feels
Radiant's
feels
middle
honestly
tower
like EG
is under
are
attack.
a bit on the back foot. I think the lanes went worse for them than they expect, and I think they've played like 5 series this season where they literally win the game off lanes. So
Right,
maybe they're not ready for this. So, like this is a team of their caliber. They've been stomping some noobs, you know, to not noobs, to us pros, but like you know.
well, they're gonna try themselves with a catapult in the mid lane though. So perhaps a defense needing to be mounted here by Quincy crew.
And with that said, like it's not like the game's looking bad for EG by any means, right? It's just like they've looked way more dominant in how they played a map earlier series of this.
Right. And I think that there's something to be said as well for what happens when you actually see those big engagements happen later on. They're keeping this pressure on the mid tower, pulling the wave over,
This
but
would
you
end
want.
it.
Oh wait, the
If they
bushwhack.
can get something here,
Done. The
Radiant's
catch.
middle tower
Abed
is
in
under
trouble. Tries to get out of there, and the stampede going to be used. Afterwards, he's got a regen rune. That was very scary.
yeah, he's been trying to like spam all his spells here to like kill waves and help the catapult get a little bit of damage on the mid tower. But if they managed to get that kill there, that would have been so brutal.
And Mojo had his tome on courier coming there. Honestly, a bit late on the tome. It got to him at 11 minutes. You can see, like, if he picked that up right at 10 minutes, I think they get the kill mid there. Nice setup anyways. Like, you have to go for those tries.
Smoke moving into position, trying to find him. LOA has vision with those creeps. And with the winner's
think I
curse,
popped?
can they get this combo? Oh, he's backing away. Abed just a little bit too ready for that one. Abed making some solid moves here. And now moving back into position.
They know Ice is up here. They saw him on the ward before.
They got winner's curse. Okay, bushwhack afterwards. Do they have enough
They don't have their
damage,
Lesh though.
I
Yeah,
think they're just messing with them, I guess.
Well, Quinn went for Ice.
Okay. A little bit miscommunication then, yeah. And they'll back out. They did get them to use coil there. MSS and you are still playing aggressive in them.
They still want to go. That was pretty good for Quincy crew, actually. Like, I don't know what just happened, but they, like, exchanged some, like, fisticuffs there, and then they're like, okay, we're chill. Like, we'll give each other the respect. I gotta mention, though, I really like Yaour's item build this game. Like, there are 3 builds, right? Either go Radiance straight, Midas Radiance, or Armlet, maybe Radiance, maybe Dazzle, some stuff. But I really like the Armlet into Radiance this game, because you have a Slardar, you have a lot of physical damage. You want to amp up that, you want to build on your ally's spell, right? The Amplify with the Armlet. Also, like, honestly, Midas makes no sense to me. Like, your crit happens once every 4 seconds. Attack speed doesn't even help you that much. So yeah, just props to them on that.
It also makes it a very, very fast fight for them
stuck
if they ever
there?
get a moment.
Yeah, he is. He had to jump away from Quinn. If Quinn knew that he was on that other side, if they put that one ward that he always
Yeah,
talk
that's
about,
actually my favorite ward in the game.
Yeah.
So if they had that, you know,
that would have been
we
death.
kill.
Just saying, guys, you know.
Yeah, just saying. And Ice, he actually he went for Vanguard phase boots.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Some
under
players I've
attack.
talked to have actually told me they don't like Vanguard versus Midas Armor and Sven type heroes. So I'm curious what to see his thought process with that. This big Sven.
Go, jump, finds the crush, tries to get the kill. Bushwhack, not going to get it. They get the jaunt away on Abed. Still have vision. Ice.
Yules.
Gets used. So they'll find themselves the kill onto Ice, but they won't be quite so lucky as finding Abed.
I mean, I'm not sure. Like, the Centaur has 2,000 HP, and he literally died in 2 seconds there. Like, I'm not too sure if the build, like I can see why he built Vanguard. He just wants to push the Wraith King out of the lane and take the tower.
Attack.
But I think the itemization might need to reflect like the heroes he's against a bit more.
You think Hood into Blink instead?
No, I think just a cloak. Just a cloak into Blink. I think phase boots are like a bit overdoing it personally. That, like Isis is way better centered than me, right? But, like my logic in my head is just like I can't tank this game because they have amp and they have a lot of magical damage. So I'm a bit confused on the phase boots. But that said, he's probably getting phase boots because of the amp, you know. So who knows?
Well, if there is still one hero around that we haven't really seen that much from, but will come online later, it's likely going to be that Medusa. Going for the Manta first. I mean, how broken do y'all think this hero actually is? As apparently CCNC top average net worth in the first 10 minutes of the games, and he's keeping it up here.
To everybody in this game. That's how much these two teams have been stomping everybody else, right?
That's true.
I think Deuce is definitely a strong hero. I think in C region we saw the hero picked a bit more. They always get this Aghanim Scepter. It's like SMY into eggs or Manta to eggs, and the hero looks like incredibly solid. With that said, there are some counters being found to this hero. How the meta always works is a hero gets super OP, it gets picked earlier and earlier, and then a counter comes out and it starts to get devalued. I think we're starting to see that a bit with Dusa. Maybe not quite yet, but it will get there. Like in China, they played a Diffuser Ursa Verser and it destroyed her, for example.
Right.
In this game, I think the Wyvern is actually a good idea versus her. I know they picked Dusa against the Wyvern, but like if you can disengage this hero's ulti and take a long fight, you can actually beat this hero. They can bash her, they can keep like hitting her with the spells, and as long as she doesn't get a second snake off, she will be killable in this game.
Yeah, and the Arctic Burn is your current health too, so it's like always doing the big chunk of damage into your mana shield.
I like that. Big smoke up now. Leshrac looking for one. Lowest net worth on the cores right now is Market. He didn't get caught. Okay, the chase down said winner's curse afterwards on to Lina. Tree's beating the crap out of the support duel, but I say Dice is here. They want to bring down Quinn and they'll get him. Mid for mid so far. Can they find any more on Evil Geniuses? Doesn't look like it, as well, they're thinking about going to get on Leshrac. Finds the crush. Not really into anything afterwards. Now the turnaround stun. Have the cold embrace. Keeping Yuar perfectly fine. And he will just turn and go back to farming. So a trade of mid for mid with the blink reveals.
I love these fights too. They're so like pokey, you know? Neither teams, they understand like if we commit here, it could be bad. Oh, they have a vision launch easy.
Okay.
I don't know, this is
Still
deep.
going. He's low on mana. They come and get all the bushwhack. Look at the combo there. But Yuar, he still has a lot of mana left, so his ulti's going to be ready afterwards. Coming back to life for another round. Leshrac looking for an opening now. Still looking for the chase down. MSS gets swatted by the Lina. And it's just, after that bushwhack, there wasn't enough follow-up. They need that Lesh.
Yeah, I felt like they maybe extended a bit too deep there after, just thinking like, oh, we can get this Dusa, apply that pressure, but...
Yeah, they heard me say the fights are very pokey and non-committal, and they just instantly committed, you know?
Right?
they took that as a challenge.
Smoke down to bottom, though. I think they're going to find Quinn here. Yeah,
He's in trouble. And Quinn trying to walk away, spots him, caught him, and done. Well, he did buy out his travels right beforehand, but definitely hurts. And a lot of the spams, the Arteezy spam down bottom.
And the Quincy Crew side, they have this long cutout rating. Are they just going for Roshan?
Yeah, well, I'm a little bit Yoar did. He jumped off the radiance and went Deso.
What?
Interesting.
A pickup. No, they know. Oh, this could be so bad for them if EG get here in time. They're trying to take it quickly. They can't do this. They got to back out. Stampede even going to be used to run into the pit. And now they realize. Yeah.
That could have been bad for Quincy if they're still in there when that goes off.
Yeah, that was
they have one
honestly,
too.
Those blind jumps are so terrifying. Ooh. Jump onto
Case. Trying to go for that kill. Oh, the face shift. And now the coil. Oh, they got to get here with the rest of the team. Quinn shows up, though. There's the winner's curse on the Abed solo. Not going to be enough. Slardar's already died, but they do manage to find the kill on the Lina. He's looking for another jump, but can't get it. So, EG making some good moves.
That's a kill on the puck if Slardar had his bash prime. Unfortunately, he had no charges on that. And he said, like, Abed, like, you go on this guy, like, he's gonna look for every opportunity to kill you. Like, there's a reason he's so high MMR and widely regarded as one of the best mids, right?
True.
Such a good puck play.
he just plays like a frantic puck. He's like constantly throwing out his stuff. Oh, nice deny. MSS. Okay, yeah, give him the tip. Give him the tip. That was pretty sick. But I never know if he actually has 4 heroes behind him or not because of the way he casts his spells. Like if you watch it from their fog, like he's just constantly like orbing over you and stuff. So he like puts this uncertainty on you. No wonder they're so quick to jump into the pit the second they suspect something.
True. Well, there is still, I mean, they committed to, like, you know, this early damage with the Deso now, and, you know, the War queuing up the BKB next. So you'd have to anticipate that they're going to think about going Roshan again pretty soon here.
They've had so much vision up here, too, in that dire top jungle.
Yeah.
Like, they had the ward up on the pillar for the longest time, and they have one on the other pillar. They see these TPs coming through. Like, if they don't get a capitalize on this soon, it's going to be pretty rough. And they also have vision for EG up top right now on UR.
It feels awkward for them, right? Like, you're saying they have all this vision and they're choosing not to fight. I think that's like a conscious decision. If you look at the team fight, like, it's hard for them to run it. Like, they don't have this raid king out for another 20 seconds. I think if they run the enemy jungle, they'll just lose the fight.
Look at this vision they have. All right, no, they're bringing over more. There was a chance there, a moment where they could have caught Quinn, and they're still thinking about it. They're all underneath this ward. They jump immediately onto the ledge. Tries to find him. Can they get the kill? They will. Quinn goes down again. And now you are stuck alone. His ulti's about to come back off cooldown, but I don't know if they can really turn this back around again. They are turning on to Ice, trying to find that kill with Leshrac and MSS, but without the damage from the Lesh, it's looking a little bit too tough, and the rest of Quincy will escape, dropping a ward as they go. And it looks like that might be the extent of it.
Someone should really gift Ice the Quinn face. That would have been so much value this game. He was dropping that instead, you know? That's the real meta.
I feel like
enemy team spirit.
It's so hard for Leshrac to play this game. Like,
yeah, it's proving true.
I don't know if he has to like walk into all these stuns.
Jump up, Leshrac found again. Abed, he's down low, but phase shift is the bushwhack, able to cut out. And now they have the catch on to Fly, but Winner's Curse not going to do anything. And EG playing these fights absolutely perfectly. It's only a 3,000 gold lead, but still feeling very scary for Quincy Crew, thinking about that eventual timing of Arteezy.
And again, this raid king went for the Desolator. They bought this Desolator and they didn't get anything out of their timing. I think he's starting to feel bad about his build now. I think,
yeah.
Like it was good in theory, but if they couldn't execute, they couldn't go onto these like wards they have in the enemy jungle because their team fight wasn't good enough. Like maybe it's some draft issue, maybe it's some like mentality they have right now. But yeah, it looks hard for them.
Feels like they were really counting on some sort of smoke gangs with Leslo and MSS, you know, and like we go in and we get it started off, and then the follow-up controls there from LOA, and then you know you come in, you get this Roche with the Deso, and then this skipping a farming item was worth it, and now instead we're just in a depressed state here.
Honestly, with
Abed pushing waves.
He's still farming pretty fast on Wraith King.
Yeah,
like even with the Desolator, I'm surprised. He's sort of keeping up with Medusa and farm, even though EG's been winning the fight. I think EG has had like pretty free reign to farm wherever they want this game.
Radiant's top tower,
and you can see Quincy giving them a lot of space now. They're going to give up that tier 1 tower. While bottom, Yuar's actually getting some good damage on the other one.
Yuar's such a Chad. Look at how is he hitting this tower? Like,
Dude,
he's just walking up and hitting it. That's crazy. And I think like EG know if they respond with one hero to bottom side, Quincy Crew are going to immediately smoke on them and try to go for a play. Like they're scared to come bottom, not because they think they can't cut rating, but aftermath afterwards.
Well, they're moving into the pit now, trying to take this one down, seeing if they can get it, but rest of them moving into position. Oh, and EG recognized.
High ground.
Yeah. This is interesting.
The Quincy Crew, they're aware of this because they have such a big wave pushing in bottom. Like it's very easy to read EG's movements. They know no one's responding to it, you know exactly where they are. Oh, they see the ward placed by SVG though.
Yeah, scary. They're split. They're very split. Quincy Crew, gotta be careful. If they go under Arteezy, Manta dodges the stun. Walks forward. Leshrac moving in. They're gonna catch the catch on to Leshrac. He has to buy back immediately. LOA backing away. Ice is on him. Quinn down to low HP. Yule's only gonna keep him alive for so long. He does manage to get out of there right as the coil fires and the buyback, making it work. They take down LOA, but can they kill the puck? They will. Buyback afterwards onto that Winter Wyvern. Yuar, he has another life afterwards. Manta used yet again, and it looks like EG will back out. Man.
God. Lelis and MSS, dude. The buyback and then the bushwhack, too.
Yeah.
Buyback on Abed.
Are they going to just go in now?
They're trying to force that buyback or just take this straight up.
All right. Well, they're moving in with the Manta illusion. Sending both of them in there. War takes it down slowly but steadily.
Treant has buyback here. I think he could probably try to bait a fight. Definitely trying to TP2.
They realize he doesn't have buyback again.
Either, I don't think, can they?
They're just going to take it. I think they get this. With the skeletons, with the amp damage, they're going and it's good.
I guess they need... All right, does Ice jump? No.
Wow.
Yeah, and all of a sudden, that Desolator's paying off. Like, I wasn't sure about it, but if this item gives you Roshan, that's 100% worth it.
Right.
I think we saw that fight, like, EG, like, or Quincy, it's very hard to fight around the Medusa still. I think they have this Aegis, but I'm wondering how to think of planning these fights. Like, what item they need to try to, like, pierce into this backline of EG. Like, you have to kill this Puck, you have to kill this Lina, otherwise the fights are going to be really hard.
Oh, they've given the bottle tire TZ with the DD too.
Okay. I mean, this is still their timing with this Aghanims, right? Like, even with the Aegis, how do you think that EG would be willing to fight into this area?
I sort of think they have to fight before Dusa gets this butterfly. I think, like, I don't think they're hitting any item timings that make them significantly stronger. Maybe Wraith King waits for his blink so he can sort of go in with that BKB. But other than that, like, in clicking their heroes, I don't see what they want to wait for.
Right.
Well, in the meantime, Quinn up top. Does Dusa travel? Pressuring the tower. What's the response from EG? I mean, they're just kind of meandering around in the Radiant Woods right now.
And EG actually have a huge wave bottom. It pushed all the way from their tier 2 to the enemy tier 2 naturally. So I think EG should just look to take these towers. Even though the enemy is Aegis, they understand, like, they are strong. If we're together, they can't fight us.
You know, taking 2 lanes at once.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, they're going to have to use LOA to try and keep them off of there. You know, there's something that was interesting in that last fight. A lot of these bad engagements that went on from Quincy Crew, it felt like were with Quinn getting caught right at the start. So in that last fight, he just waited in base as they're going to catch now onto the Centaur. And with the creeps nearby, he gets the full duration, stun afterwards, bringing him down. Ice will fall, and EG can't get there in time with everybody. They're looking for more. Can they turn this into another kill? This is the deadly one. On towards Easy, gets hit by the stun, but the turn is there. Aegis down, Yuar BKB blows up the tree. He has so much damage. Coil afterwards, can they keep him alive? No, Quinn's gonna go down, but maybe big bad Yuar is gonna be able to do enough. With Ice buyback, I don't know what's gonna happen. Hoodwink has fought back, wants to get into this fight. They have a second life now on the Wraith King. LOA getting taken down by Abed, and it looks like the turnaround crush is there. You are trying to live. Bushwhacker turning on RTC. The find for the kill. They're going to lose both carries. Now Leshrac has to get out of here. The crush and the runaway. Ice has blink though, and they got him caught. So a wild exchange of heroes, and can Ice clean up on the MSS? Doesn't look like it. Holy moly.
Intimidating spray into the base there.
That's right.
A bit of a Pyrrhic victory, I guess, with that last kill on the Medusa, right? Like, yes, we got her. And unfortunately, they lost a lot more than that.
True. Yeah, I think, I mean, that was a really well-played fight by EG. You can see how they spread out their heroes, so it was hard. Like, they were making it so you want to focus the Dusa, but the Dusa just stays alive for so long. I think part of the reason they picked this hero is because, I think Mana Shield's calculated before, like, minus armor is. So even when you amp this hero, like, it doesn't do that much more damage. And as a result, even though they have this Desolator, even though they have this amp from Slardar, like, that Dusa took forever to kill. I think Abed got, like, 6 orbs off that fight or something. Right. And
yeah, and they got 0 value in
with that said, like, Wraith King, somehow, he didn't go any farm items, but he's ahead of the Dusa in net worth now. And that was, like, how Quincy Crew started a fight was really good. They started by picking off that center, they first damage, right? So his Desolator helps us, like, make up for that. Like, if they see one hero, you Desolator him, and then all of a sudden, all the heroes hitting him have, like, plus 20, 30% damage.
Yeah, there's not a lot of heroes you can, like, make those benefits on, you know? It's like the Ember, too, same idea, where it's, like, actually, like, a team orb.
Right. And I think EG's, like, itemization, it's very good for this game. Now that Ice has this plate mail, he's looking like he can actually frontline. Treant just straight rushes a Solar Crest because he understands, like, this game is going to be on the Dusa. If you can make this guy a hyper carry, he will carry you.
And we'll have 2 Holy Lockets in one game. Can you imagine?
Oh my goodness.
Even Crit, like, look at this. He's just going straight for Aghanim Scepter. I really like that because Quincy Crew's win condition is that the Berserk hero reset, take a long fight with the Leshrac without the Leshrac dying. But this Lina, once he has Aghanims, he can almost solo kill Quinn. And like,
And
how
it's
do you,
gonna
I
be
don't.
at the same time as his BKB too.
Ooh, yeah, that's huge. Because you're gonna run in, you're gonna feel cocky, you're gonna get Deuce frozen, you're just gonna get eggs on you.
no.
The story of like every pub, you know.
I mean, he is seeing crit with the build up to this, so he's gonna know that it's coming. But it is still that situation where, you know, if they get this timing, it's gonna be scary. I guess I'm still seeing this like relative net worth that are feeling very close to each other, and I'm not sure how to parse out, you know, where this game looks, if it's going even into the late game, or if that's even gonna happen.
I
think they haven't had a fight yet where you felt like the good impact of a curse, because like how well
That's
spread
true.
out EG's been.
Right.
Yeah, I think how easy are playing the fights. I think it's not only how well they're playing the fights, but it's hard for the Quincy crew to go into bait for the curse, right? Like these high number players, not even just EG, like pretty much anyone in DPC, NA, Div 1 or any Div 1, like you're not gonna catch him with big spells unless you force a mistake. But like who can go in right now? Like Slardar blinks in, he dies. You know, Wraith King can finally walk.
Oh, they got him. They got him. Cold Embrace is there. The heal coming out. They bring him down in time. Yes, they will. Quinn's dead. Winter's Curse afterwards. Do they have enough damage? Lars just standing still rooted. Turn. Quinn looking for an opening now. They have the DD on him. Doing that much damage via that, but maybe with the rest of his spells. And he's going to back out. Wait, Arteezy still there? The crush on Yawar tries to go for the bushwhack, is off the mark. He's going to be coming back to life in a second. Good phase shift by Abed to dodge away from that stun from Leshrac. And it looks like they're going to reset the fight yet again. Thinking about going in for round 2. They see Yawar getting healed up. That'll be the extent of it. So they force out the buyback from Quinn.
Yeah, that's rough. It's this hero, like, this hero has to have good net worth in order to deal any damage, because he doesn't have any real long-range spells. He has to run in.
They feel the pressure. They smoke up right now.
Yeah, Arteezy got this butterfly, and I don't understand Quincy Suit's timing now. Like, they have a physical damage lineup, basically. Like, Leshrac can't run in, but he has butterfly, and you don't have any MKBs yet.
Yeah, they're gonna head on up to the top now and try and wrap around the big wraparound. But again, this is into that vision. We saw what happened last time. They have a great ward up here on the high ground.
If they kill Crit first, though, I think they could have a chance at a fight. Crit has no buyback, and he dies really fast. Quincy could really need, like, when they go on something, they need them to die fast. That's the crux of their team.
Link away. I say Seiss was ready. Now they gotta be careful. Gotta get out. Gotta avoid the fight.
They can't keep running it like this now. It's too hard.
BKB used from Leshrac to try and get out of there, but they are on his case. Bushwhack goes out, connects, Manta dodges and Arteezy out. Well, Stampede is already used. Maybe a chance for a turnaround there. Leshrac gets healed, but it's not enough. Winner's Curse not going to connect, and over on the side, poor old Quinn gets taken down. That's a dieback as EG continue their spree forward. Now a 10,000 gold lead after that smoke anti-gank. And they'll take down LOA to boot.
Stop jungling, let's push.
That's hard for Quincy crew, man. Like, if the initiation doesn't go perfectly for them, like, they cannot take any of these fights. They need 1 to 2 of EG's heroes to die in the initial, like, curse or starter stun and burst them down.
And, at this point, it is 12,000 gold, and they're taking the first set of racks. And EG feel like now it's just such a huge shift from where we were just a few minutes ago.
The guy says, he's just in there. Ask this guy if he cares, you know? Like,
goodness gracious.
It's real fast.
it's just like a little bit of damage issues from Quincy Crew's side, right? Like even the jump zone, it feels awkward. Like if you jump zone beside Dusa and she presses ulti, I don't think you're killing that target. So I don't know how you take the fight to Slardar. Just a really good counter pick coming out from EG.
Wow. Important stuff here as again the implications for this game. Just game number 1, still a lot left to be played. But Evil Geniuses, you know, having already qualified for TI and Quincy crew, looking to get extra points. It matters a ton for them. And, you know, if they can hold out and find any way to win this game, obviously they're going to try and do it. But it's super important match for them today.
I really like the itemization on Dusa too. Like, he has this Aghanim Scepter, he has Manta Butterfly. He didn't go for like a Scotty or low damage items because he's identified they can't really kill him. There's too much backup.
Gets stunned, gets caught. Cold Embrace Embrace. It's a lot of heal, but I don't know if they're going to be enough.
They're giving them.
Yeah, they're just right. They can't do anything. The rest of the team can't get in there. And Abed just goes in, makes some action happen. You get the break, the blink away with the BKB, and now the chase down comes. Evil Geniuses looking for the rundown. They find Leshrac. The stun is there to stop Arteezy, but now with the coil and the chase down coming, they're in a heck of a lot of trouble. Abed just runs in, will get caught, but again, phase shifts away. And the specter of this Medusa just looms forward on top of him. Bushwhack afterwards. There's not enough damage. Abed's just running ragged around him. And Yawar eventually dies to the armlet toggle shenanigans. DOT, GG's called. Evil Geniuses managed to take it in game number 1.
Yeah, you know how you have those lineups that are like double bubble with offensive strats of like Chrono and Egg, and it's like